Ariel Lee.
I'm Katy Lee. And this is our God story.
Katy and I met at 242. We're friends for, I would say, a good year and a half. Before I really felt like we were called to be together. We were in completely two different places. Katy was still in school. I had just started my career. Frankly, I don't think God had prepared my heart for a girl like Katy and for a relationship like that yet. And so we just sort of went our separate ways. A 242 retreat in the spring of 2007, right? Spring of 2007, we got put on to do cabin assignments and to really plan the retreat. Anyhow, working together for that, I think we both sort of started to see that it could work.
I remember the exact, we were at Panera Bread, and we were there as a leadership team, and that was really the first time that I had seen Ariel's leadership come out. And I remember sitting across the table from him and thinking, this guy has got it together. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I like him. And then that started everything.
I was not ready. And, you know, was not ready for her, was not ready for... Those of you that know Katy know that she loves the Lord with all of her heart. And faith-wise, it wasn't that I wasn't a believer, it wasn't that I wasn't there, but we were on completely two different levels. So I'll never forget coming back and having a long talk with Randy Storms about it, and just really feeling like for the first time in my life, I felt God had called me to, this is the girl I want you to pursue, and this is the girl I want you to marry. And I mean, it was truly like a light switch had flipped to where instead of we were just dating, it was, I love this girl, I love her heart, I love the spirit to her, and that was one of the, I'll never forget, it was July of, we'd only been dating for maybe 5 months, but it was just a 180 in 2 weeks. And at that point I knew, I knew that if God was to come down and pick a girl, he would pick Katy Chichester.
I basically knew that he was the one. I knew way before he told me that he loved me. But I had just decided that at that point in my life, I was going to be pursued. I deserved to be pursued. I was not going to be the one that pursued someone else. I wasn't going to fix something up. I was going to let it happen if that's what God wanted to happen. And so when he said that he loved me, I mean, that was huge for me. I just knew, I knew it was right. I knew it would happen when God wanted it to happen, because I couldn't force him, you know, to love me. I couldn't force him to want to marry me. I couldn't do that, and nor would I want to. I wanted somebody that truly wanted me and pursued me, because that's how Christ loves, and he pursues after us, and he loves us.
God is teaching me how to love Katy like his daughter. God, teach me to first be a man that loves you first before all other things, but then teach me to be a man that loves her like your church, that loves her like the girl you created. And that's intimidating, that's scary, that's hard, you know.
You know, I think that we've learned in our marriage just how much God does love us, and how many times we really mess up, and how much forgiveness is such a huge part of our lives, and forgiveness and commitment, and we're in this together, and your problem is my problem, and you know, till death do us part. Like, that's how it's gonna be, and that's the way God designed it. It might not always be easy, but you know, we're in this together. And
marriage is tough. You know, it's one of those things where God is working through each of us to teach us more about him, but he's also using our relationship to get us to look at different things. And I know for me at least, my faith has grown dramatically from seeing him work through us.